she's different than what
I got at the house.
I got at the house, and it's not the norm.
That's crazy. But they can't even, like, capture it. Like, so it's like, I mean, maybe they can capture it for themselves and show their homies later, whatever.
Yeah, but, like, it's nothing about the moment, though. Like, I'm in the moment, bro. Like, I'm in Vegas. Vegas, baby. I got bad bitches around. Bottles.
That's crazy.
I'm the man. Like, I think Vegas has that mind trickery, like, to make people think, like, they're on top of the world. But as soon as the sun come out, like, you...
The real person.
You are Bob from Tesla.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how it is. That's exactly how it is.
Like, and it's sad, but you know, it gives you that vibe. You know what I'm saying? People feed off that, and then when the sun goes down, so back at it again.
Start all over again.
Yes, sir.
You're right.
It's crazy. Right. It's so crazy how that shit works.
You're right. You're totally right.
So I read a story today. Fabulous appeared on T.I.'s podcast expeditiously, and they both agreed that admitting that they weren't in a relationship wasn't cool as a rapper back then. The style of rap is constantly changing, and more rappers today are very public in their relationships. Most even brag about their spouses in songs now. Fabulous and T.I. mentioned on Tip's podcast that it wasn't always like that. Rappers were very private about their love life and didn't dare to even bring their spouses to industry events. In quotes, even when I first came in, at the same time, when you was coming in, family life wasn't at the forefront of your career or who you was as an artist. You was even supposed to be projected as a single man in the public, said Fabulous to start the conversation. T.I. went on to mention that his label told him to hide his relationship. In quote, I remember when Atlantic didn't really want people to know that I had you, a girl, said Tip. They were trying to keep me from showing that part of my life, end quote. T.I. goes on to recall a situation when people looked at him differently when he showed up with his lady. I remember niggas looking at me like I had 3 heads when I used to show up with my old lady, T.I. recalled. Back in 2003, 2004, I'll show up everywhere with my old lady. They was like, man, why do you have your girl here? And I was like, man, why? You ain't got yours.
Right. We already know why.
But, like, why do you think that was, like, a thing then? But it's so different now. Like, you know, I think that it's almost, like, cool or, like, trendy to, you know, to be couple goals or, like, show your spouse and, like, show that you're with someone.
I mean, like, I feel like it always been cool. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, social media or the media didn't put, like, a spotlight on it. So, like, you know, people didn't really get to see it. Like, you know, like,
who was the first, like, if you can recall it, who was the first artist that, like, came out, like, hip-hop artist that was like, this is my woman, we're together.
And everybody knew?
And everybody knew.
In my generation, the first one that I can remember, like, straight up, was Biggie.
In Faith?
Mm-hmm. And like it seemed like all the time it always backfired though, and like because it seemed like every time like a rapper did put their woman up, it seemed like their woman always became a target. Like that was my thing of it. It seemed like that woman always became a target. Like it don't matter if like the rap beef came up, like they immediately go to their woman.
I don't really recall, like, who was the first. Like, okay, Biggie. But, like, that was so estranged. And it was so, like, they were, like, distant. Like, you know, Biggie had Kim and, you know, Charlie Baltimore. So it was, like, he just had multiple women. I think it changed. I think it started to flip when, you know, women wanted to have a voice, too. Like, I want to have a presence, too. Like, I don't just want to be a rapper's wife or a rapper's girl?
Love and hip hop. Love and hip hop, bro. I think Love and hip hop changed it because like Love and hip hop even made people want to be a couple in the game because now I can be on a TV show. If we're a couple, we get a TV show.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Love and hip hop kind of influenced it too. Because that's when like it really started being like the next culture thing, and then like not only Love and hip hop, but social media changed, and then it became easy promotion because we put these two together. Now her fan base and his fan base go merge together because you know they kind of do the same shit, but she's the girl version of him. Yeah. So let's merge them together and see if we can fucking create a mega star out of both of them by bringing their crowds together.
That could be it. But I think it was part of like a woman empowerment thing. Like I'm the shit too. And then we could be the shit together.
We could be the shit together.
It's not just you. I think the first person that I think made this whole shit like look cool. I would have to say Gucci Mane and Keisha Kaur, because if you think about it, like. Who, like, okay, we had J&B. T.I. is a cheater. Wow. But to really, like, put your woman on, like, a pedestal and, like, this is my woman, this is my queen, like, she matched my fly, like, I think it was Gucci Mane. Like, after he got out of jail, like...
Gucci Mane took it up another level with social media, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, Gucci Mane did. And that's why Gucci Mane got paid for that wedding. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was... You know, that was strategic. Like, you know, like, so, you know, shit.
Yeah, it was strategic, but it was, like, after Gucci Mane, you see, like, all other rappers fall in place, and, like, it's cool.
But you gotta remember, too,
to be married.
Gucci Mane is, like, the grandfather of a lot of rappers.
Right.
So, the nigga's, like, he's very inspirational to the rap game.
Yeah, they follow suit.
Exactly. So, monkey see, monkey do. And, like, everybody want that one woman, like, wifey. Everybody want wifey. You know what I'm saying? Like, any real nigga want wifey, especially nigga who really trying to handle business.
I mean, I think every nigga want wifey, but every nigga don't appreciate wifey. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean,
and that's where the hoes come back into play. It's like, yeah, you got wifey right here. She may be everything that you could think that you want, but then why is your attention still somewhere else?
I don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think like a smart nigga gonna know what's important. Like, and that's the key. The key is to know what's important. And like, and you know what I'm saying? A dumb nigga, he gonna be a dumb nigga. That's just what dumb niggas do. You know what I'm saying? But like, a smart nigga know what's important. Wifey. Do
you think important. It takes time for a man to become a smart nigga?
Of course it does, because like that's the only way. Because how can you say I'm not going to do something or I don't want to do something if you never experience?
So you're saying if you never cheat, then how do you know you don't want to do it?
It's like not saying like you never cheat, but like you have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? To like to know. Yeah, you have to go through it to know that you don't want to do it, because like honestly, how can you say you experience something or you know how I feel? Because a man can't. I honestly can't say.
You are stuttering.
I know, because this is deep, but I honestly can't say like I mean. It's multiple ways to cheat. You know, there's so many ways you can be a cheater. You're just thinking about some shit that they consider that cheating. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's like a big topic.
I don't think thoughts are cheating.
You don't think thoughts are cheating? Okay. So you think like actions, like where like you're actually talking to a woman is cheating, or if you fuck them is cheating?
I think whatever you discuss between you and your partner is cheating. Like the boundaries. Wherever crosses the line between you and that person, everybody's relationship is different.
Got you.
So
like I'm saying like a man, you know what I'm saying, like pretty much experience like now, not no gay shit. Like you don't have to experience that. Like if you know you're not gay, you're not gay. You know what I'm saying? But like if a man say he been married, 25 years, 30 years, and he say like out of that whole 30 years, there's never been another woman. There's never been another woman, he's got an opportunity to experience that because he's never experienced that. But if he's, experienced that, say he was with this woman and he experienced cheating, and he know like, damn, like, when I cheated, I know how it made me feel. I know how I made my woman feel, and I don't want her to feel that way, and I don't want to feel that way again. Then you know what I'm saying, he don't want to do that. It's like a
But
stove.
shouldn't you know that before you get married?
I mean, like, you should know that, but like, you don't know shit before you get married because like I mean, unless you've been married before. But
Well,
like,
you should know, like, if and I, like, you know, people are humans, but like you, I mean, I'm not going to give that a pass. Like, you should know that why would you want to why would you want to hurt the person that you're with?
It's not even saying like necessarily like when they did the shit like y'all was together. Like that's the only bad part. Like because like you know, in marriages and shit, people split, people get separated and all that shit. And like shit happens. Like when you separated, you know, you split, you know, shit happens and you do shit sometimes. And you know what I'm saying. But the key is like if you know like okay, I done that shit didn't make me feel good. It wasn't what I wanted. Then you don't do the shit no more. Or if you do the shit and it wasn't what you wanted, then you know what you like and what you want to do. But if you never experienced that shit, you don't know. Like so, it's an opportunity for it still.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that Gucci Mane made it cool to be as one with your wife and be fly and, you know, put your trophy on a
And
pedestal.
be in the spotlight. And put it on the spotlight. But, you know, Gucci even had like a bunch of backlash from that.
Where? I didn't hear anything about
Oh,
that.
hell yeah. See, like, you know what I'm saying? I be glued to the streets.
I mean, I never heard of backlash, but you know, it was something that went around and saying that, you know, she messed with Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like the backlash was, you know, a lot of people were calling, you know, Gucci a pussy for a long time. I mean, it's just like he only went down. I want to say like, you know, when I say like down, like people like would you know disrespecting him and talking shit about him. Probably lasted
I've
about
never
a year.
heard nobody disrespect Gucci Mane.
When that shit happened, when that shit first happened, and they was beefing, Yo Gotti and Gucci was beefing. Yeah, that shit was big. Even Jeezy was talking about it because, you know, Jeezy knew too. And Jeezy was beefing with Gucci at the time too.
I mean, but like you said, like people, if he was locked up, and I'm sure, you know, I don't know these people, but the type of woman that I see that Keisha Kayor to be, like, she probably told him what happened.
Oh, you think she told Gucci?
Yeah. What you gonna do if you locked up?
You was so funny.
Beat me up.
Yeah. Most of my goons over there.
So she probably told him. So it's like, you know, you gotta respect it at the end of the day. Like, you know, this is still your woman.
Oh my God. It's like, what you gonna do, nigga? I gave the pussy to Yo Gotti. I'm sorry. Your partner, yeah. He paid me. What's up?
I mean, who knows if that was the extent.
I mean, not even say that. I'm just saying, like, you wow. I can't believe it. Like, let me tell y'all, like, a crazy story, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell y'all who it was, but, like, you know, I know somebody, man, who, him and their homeboy was tight, and his homeboy got murdered, and he ended up fucking his homeboy's wife. Like,
that happens so much. Like, I'm sure
that shit's crazy to me though, man. I don't want a homeboy.
I witnessed something like that firsthand. What you shocked for?
Oh yeah, you did. We did witness that firsthand.
Something like that firsthand, and just like, I don't know. I just feel like niggas can't wait.
That shit crazy.
I think women can't wait either. Like if
like somebody else in the group.
It's like, I think that, like, if they know what type of person that you are, they've been around you and your significant other, they kind of like, oh, like, if he ever.
I got the heads up.
Then I'm about to slide right on in. Like, 9 times out of 10, like, your replacement ain't too far.
But see, like, that's some whole shit to me. That's some whole shit.
Some whole shit on the male's part?
Yeah.
Or both parts?
On both parts. Like, if you was, like, in my circle. And you really was on my... That's why, like, I don't like people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love people, but I don't like people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to protect my main stock. You know what I'm saying? My most important things, I really try to protect. Because, like, you never know people's motives sometimes, man. People just... they have hidden agendas.
I mean, but you can't say you try to protect it by like not putting it out there.